Hello, you're watching The Data Drop, brought to you by Unifeye. My name's Jeff Jones. I'm a senior data architect at Unifeye. Today, we're going to be talking about the Medallion Architecture. So, what is the Medallion Architecture? It's a conceptual idea that's used by enterprises worldwide to organize their data lakehouse. It's brought into 3 distinct steps: bronze, silver, and gold. And what we see within the Medallion Architecture, what that unlocks for us, is an incremental benefit in terms of data quality and business value as we move through these different steps. But what are the steps? Let's talk through that. We typically ingest our data into our bronze location. And what we do here is we take the data exactly as it is at source, regardless of format, data quality issues, typing issues, column casting, etc. We just bring it all in. We land it into storage because storage is cheap in the cloud. And once we've brought all that data in, particularly if it's high volume data, we don't have to process it again. No matter what we do down the line into history, we never have to touch these source systems for historical data again because we've got it. Even if we make mistakes in how we model it downstream, we can reread it from bronze. That's the beauty of the Medallion Architecture from the ingestion standpoint. So we've got our data. There might be some duplication. It might not be the right data type. It might be in all kinds of weird and wonky formats: CSVs, JSON, nested JSON, Avro, whatever. It can be anything. Now we need to clean it up, right? Now we need to make it make sense and conform it, normalize it, and start to clean it to make it useful for the business. That's where the silver layer comes in. We start to deduplicate. We start to make sure that each column is the appropriate type. So strings are stored as strings, integers are stored as integers, etc. And crucially, date times are stored as date times. Now we're in our silver environment. We got nice, clean, conformed, normalized data. That's super useful for your machine learning people, for your data scientists, for your really high-end technical analysts, because this is the good stuff, right? This is the stuff that's represented in our source systems, but clean, useful, and performant. The next step, the next logical step, is to move it into the gold layer. This is where we start to build out things like dimensions and measures and metrics, the things that make sense to the business itself. And we start to move away from write-optimized processes to read-optimized processes. We start to aggregate data and start to present things for BI outputs, etc. This is a really powerful step because this represents where we stop thinking about things in terms of our source systems and the names that our source systems give our data assets, and start to think of things in terms of their actual business product names. So now we're thinking about things like customers, transactions, assets, things that are tangible and things that when you say to people that aren't within the data estate within your business actually make sense to them. So it's a conceptual shift from our source systems to the actual business processes here. So that was a super lightweight touch onto what the Medallion Architecture offers. It's a conceptual model. Your business may be far more nuanced than this, and you might have many, many hops along that journey. Or it might be simpler than that, and you don't need to go through to gold. Silver's fine for you. It's really an ideology that allows you to focus on improving data quality as we move through the journey and provide different products for different areas of the business with those concepts in mind. So there you go, Medallion Architecture explained as quickly as possible. Thanks for watching. If you have any concerns or questions or queries, reach out to us on LinkedIn, or you can go to unifeye.ai. We've got blogs, we've got white papers. It's all good stuff there. Until the next time, thanks for watching.